Hey, what's up you guys? After Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Supergirl. This is season 6, episode 8. Let's get into it.
Previously on Supergirl. That's my family. They're really here.
Right, and she got out too.
Eagle 1, the package is in hand.
Return to the tower immediately. The Golden Sleeper is starting.
I feel like this is a pizza or something. Like, because we haven't really celebrated her being back yet. I assume that's what this is.
Hey, buddy, what are you doing?
Am I late?
Thank you.
Did I miss
Cake.
it?
Nope, you're right on time.
It's cake.
The cake is intact.
Where's Supergirl?
She's still under the sun lamps.
Getting through the Phantom Zone to the tower last night took all her strength.
You told me the clock was ticking.
We thought you'd eat the cake.
You thought I'd eat the cake? What, am I an animal?
I would never. I want things to be perfect for when Supergirl wakes up.
Let's not rush her. Hopefully she's having the first restful night she's had in a while.
Hopefully, she just had a kid.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It was just a nightmare. Okay?
Ooh, I hope we deal with some like PTSD of it.
Horrible.
It'd be good.
About the Phantom Zone?
I don't want to talk about it.
No, you don't have to. It's all over. We've got you. I've got you. It's all behind us now.
Good. Oh, I don't think I ever want to hear the word phantom ever again. Not in an opera, not in a Star Wars prequel, especially not in a Star Wars prequel. I don't even think I could handle an episode of Scooby-Doo right now.
I'm sorry. It's so good to have you home. Now, we got some folks that are waiting to see you.
Alex,
Yeah,
could I have another hug, please?
always.
How long have you been awake?
Not long. Just long enough to try out the perks of your yellow sun.
Yeah.
A man could get used to flying.
Oh, wait until I teach you how to use your heat vision. Cold coffee? Not anymore.
He's like, what's a coffee?
I also had a minute to check out this headquarters. Very impressive, John. The technology here dwarfs what we had on Krypton. We could have used a man like you.
Thank you. We're lucky enough to draw on a variety of alien technology here.
I am eternally grateful.
It really is a miracle. Not many people get to reunite with lost loved ones.
That's so strange. He looks so young for like,
And in the Phantom Zone.
I mean, he's a Kryptonian, so I mean, he would age slower
it's well.
anyways.
I'm sure that Allura would be overjoyed to know that you're still alive.
Yes, you must be anxious to get back to Argo City.
I am, of course. But before I go, I'd like to see what my daughter's been up to here on Earth.
I think that can be arranged.
I'd like to be able to, you know. Oh god.
Okay, so remember, you are my Uncle Archie visiting from Midville.
I promise no one will even know I'm there. I'm starting to understand my strength. I'm sorry about your door.
No, I'm just nervous. You know, I disappeared without a trace. Surprised I still even have a job. And William, I left him hanging without so much as a goodbye.
I guess.
Don't worry about him. It's not like you chose to get. He'll understand. And don't worry about
Who
Andrea.
fucking cares about
I
him?
covered for you, remember?
Right. What did you tell her exactly?
That Cat Grant reached out to you personally to do a profile on Darien resistance leader Miguel de Miranda.
Okay.
That you've been off-grid embedded with him.
Wait, what?
It's the best I could do.
I'm just...
Hi, Andrea. Good morning. Coffee cart. Best part of Catco. Come on, Uncle Archie. Bye, Kara.
Can anyone tell me what this is?
It's the current media tracker's latest ranking of the top 10 news outlets in the country.
And Catco is number 8. Number 8. Does
It wouldn't be number 8 if,
know what else
you know,
ranked number 8?
Cat Grant was here.
No, you don't. Because no one ever remembers number 8. Look, I know that our
Hey,
reputation took
Central
a hit
City
after
citizens
a
up
little
there. Good job, Iris.
covering the Lex Luthor trial. But we must do better. Catco had the tradition of being the go-to news source, trusted and respected. We need more breaking news, more hard-hitting journalism. We must rebuild, find news sources, dig deeper. We will be number 1 by the end of next month's ranking, or I will get a new staff. Am I clear?
Good luck.
Good.
Then you'll
Now
be
back to
even
work.
further behind.
Clara, I have been shockingly patient with your long absence, which resulted in exactly 0 stories, so you owe me. I want you to call Supergirl. I want an exclusive with her about how she stopped the National City Phantom attacks.
The what?
The Phantom attacks. And I want a whole series. Interviews with Supergirl and everyone who was turned into a Phantom. Here's a list of the victims. And I want all the details. Don't let them skip a single thing, okay?
She doesn't know that all this stuff happened.
Why did no one tell me that phantoms attacked National City?
Because you said you didn't want anyone mentioning the word
I
Phantom.
just didn't want us to burden you. She knew you'd be worried, and for no reason. The Phantom is gone. This is in the past.
Yeah, but how did it even get here?
We sort of released it the first time we tried to rescue you.
So all of these people suffered because of me?
No, Kara, it is Lex's fault. He is the one that sent you there.
It doesn't matter. Like you said, that's over. It's done now. So I'll go talk to Andrea.
And I will go talk to Uncle Archie and remind him that humans cannot lift 800 pounds of machinery.
Oh dear.
Welcome back, Kara.
William.
I've been seeing someone.
Oh, thank God.
She's a pediatrician. We actually met at a charity bake-off. Her
Oh, thank God.
very narrowly.
Thank God. Thank God. Oh, thank God.
That's wonderful. I'm really happy for you, William.
Thank God.
Coffee.
Yes.
I know.
I can't tell you how relief.
Divulge much about the secret profile, but I must hear some of the details.
There was a moment in there when I could hear the other side of 10 different phone conversations. These powers are...
It takes time, especially when your powers come to you all at once and without a manual.
What is that? Something's broken through the Earth's atmosphere. Looks like a large piece of machinery speeding towards us.
We really want to see what Kara's life is like? Suit up and get ready to fly.
John, I've got eyes on the satellite.
Where do you get a costume?
Nah, we've got this. Try your freeze breath.
I have no idea what just happened.
Nice job.
Thanks for the suggestion. I also x-rayed the garbage patch. It was covered in toxic chemicals.
Well, looks like we have Luther Corp and the former DEO to thank for that.
That was interesting effects,
While we've
people.
seen upswings for the Times and the Daily Planet this quarter, there's been a major downward trend for Catco Media.
Andrea, is this a bad time? I just got a lead on a major environmental disaster story.
As it relates to phantoms?
No, 1,000 miles off the coast of National City, there is a literal island of garbage.
That's hardly news. There's garbage masses in every ocean.
Yes, but this one was hit by a neglected satellite today and caught fire because this garbage island has heavy amounts of debris illegally dumped by multiple corporations, including the DEO.
You mean Lex caused this? William, I want you to go investigate this trash island fire as it relates to Lex Luthor and his misdeeds.
Me?
Yes. This is the 1-2 punch the paper needs. 2 Pulitzer-winning writers combating crises, both frightening and domestic. Not only will we focus on local security and safety with the Phantom story, but also we continue exposing Lex for the global threat that he is. Make them talk. Just don't tell me about it. Plausible deniability.
Well, Andrea, I really think that I really should be the one to cover it.
Kara, every single news source currently outranking us is still covering the story. But thanks to your connections, Catco has something no one else has. Supergirl. No one has been able to sit down with her. You can get us back on top. Unless, for some reason, you have a problem covering the Phantoms?
No, of course not.
Great.
I mean, you would have a lot of information from Nia and everything. This quite literally is you having to use your journalistic talents to work out what happened with the story without knowing everything.
Kara, it's me, your dad.
Uncle Archie, what is it?
After you told me of Earth's environmental crisis, I couldn't shake the feeling that Earth was headed down the same path as Krypton. So I analyzed your oceans, and I'm afraid the prognosis is grim. Your oceans are dying, just like ours did.
I know, Father. And I understand your fears, but it's not just our oceans. We've been trying to manage Earth's environmental crises for years, but it's complicated.
I'm glad you're here. I'm afraid the fire from this morning has reignited. The fuel leak is coming from a Dominator warp drive. Rainey and I could break it down on the molecular level, rendering it inert. That should put the fire out.
That should have been done during the cleanup after the DEO imploded.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it wasn't. Men like Lex all ascribe to the same motto. Cheaper, faster, easier. No matter the damage.
Neglect like this is what destroyed Krypton. The death of the oceans, that was the tipping point. And you're already here. We have to stop it.
This doesn't have an easy fix. It's a complicated problem.
But if I could access Krypton's records, I could really compare the data and analysis. Maybe there's something I missed on Krypton. Kara, the pod we used to send you to Earth, do you still have it? It should have retained data from your launch date.
Well, actually, I have something a lot better.
The fortress.
Welcome
What can I
to
say? I
Krypton
think
on
this
Earth.
fortress looks better than the one in Superman and Lois. I think that's one thing that Supergirl's got over.
Lena, have you seen Kara? I know Zor-El asked her back here, but Andrea's asking about her article and she's not picking up her phone.
That is because she and Zor-El went to the Fortress of Solitude.
That's really great that they get to share that.
I just didn't think it was possible.
Cal tried to get me to come here for years. I thought it would make me homesick. That it would be too painful to face all those memories.
I can understand that. I am so sorry, Coral. I should have done more to save our planet.
You did everything you could. You sacrificed yourself to save us. You were a hero, Father.
I ripped you from your home.
And I found a new one, here.
And I promise you, this time I will save it. I will not let what happened to Krypton happen here. If Kal-El is anything like his father, all of Krypton's records should be stored in here. Kara, are you okay?
Yes. I'm just surprised that everything's still in order after.
Of course it is. That's what I'm here for.
You have a Calyx.
Calyx, my father is looking for scientific data about Krypton, specifically from the time right before the planet exploded.
I will pull up everything I have.
I think I know how to save your oceans.
How is the fortress? I mean, since you've been back, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
But this planet isn't. At the fortress, we ran a full comparison of Earth's oceanic readings to Krypton's just before it exploded. As I thought, your ocean's toxicity levels have put Earth in the same trajectory as Krypton. But perhaps he can help. This is Oscar.
Looks like Kellex, just with some ugly 80s style shoulder pads.
It was Calyx, but my father figured out a way to add some modifications that will enable him to clean Earth's oceans right now.
Is Oscar an acronym?
Oh no, he's named after that irritable green creature who lives with the garbage.
Yes, he binge-watched Sesame Street while I was recovering under the sun lamps.
Crash course on Earth customs.
Did you upgrade him with clue and technology?
I would hardly call it an upgrade.
I attached a Coluan energy core so Oscar can shrink trash and convert it into energy in seconds. Oscar will then absorb that energy, rendering it harmless.
Okay, but how do you work out what's rubbish and what's not?
I admit that is very impressive, but the Earth is covered in 70% water. I mean, do you really think that Oscar can handle that?
Yes, and this is something I could never have achieved on Krypton. Your planet has an amazing melting pot of alien technology that we never had access to on Krypton.
That's what concerns me. Some alien technology interacts poorly with others. Plus, I saw kryptonite out there.
Kryptonite?
Yes, but you must have been too far away from the garbage to feel its effect. That's my point. We don't know the full scope of the garbage on those islands. We should run some tests before releasing Zor-El's invention.
I understand your concern. I wish I could give you an exact timeline of when Earth will reach Krypton's tipping point. But that's the thing. Once you can see the tipping point, it's too late. That's why we need to act now.
Or you can wait.
But I want him recalled at the first sign of distress.
Of course.
That's a lot of rubbish.
It's working.
So it would seem.
Oscar is converting the garbage even more efficiently than Zor-El's model suggested. I apologize for my skepticism.
It's not necessary. I'm just happy I'm able to help.
Oh no.
What is it?
Getting some odd fluctuations in Oscar's energy core.
His mass is increasing too. Seems to be adding garbage to his body, not converting it to energy.
We need to bring him back.
I'll recall him. I've issued the return command, but he's not responding.
I'll go get him. Brainy, the coordinates?
I've lost him. The visuals are gone.
No, you
and he's
shouldn't do
disappeared
that.
off
It
the
should
radar.
be John that does it because they literally said that there was kryptonite there.
Try satellite imaging.
There's no trace of him. He's gone.
John and I will find him.
Brainy, you stay here with my father. Figure out what went wrong and how to fix it.
Don't forget there's kryptonite.
Oh, figured.
He lost a radioactive Calyx?
Oscar, Supergirl and John are out scanning for him right now. We're looking for anything that he might have absorbed that would corrupt his programming and make him disappear.
Well, it's exactly what
DEO had Dax in mind.
John said would happen.
That might explain his new cloaking abilities.
Well, I have some experience with that. I should be able to decloak him by sending out a signal wave blast. Zor-El, you use Coluan shrinking tech. Smart. I did something similar with the high-pressure energy compactor at Alcor. It's a attractive idea, but a delicate process. Shrinking energy doesn't get rid of it. It still has to go somewhere.
That energy is what powers Oscar. He's self-sufficient.
Unless he's been compromised by one of my brother's unholy experiments.
It's Oscar's clue and energy core. Why is it red?
All that energy's overloaded him. If he gets any higher, it's gonna detonate with the force of an atomic bomb.
We have to find him.
Of course it's an atomic
Trail's
bomb.
gone cold.
Cold. That's it. That's how we can reset him. We'll give him a virus. A computer virus.
Brainy, that's genius.
If we can't restore Oscar's programming,
Genius.
we can give him a virus and shut him down completely. I know Kelex's operating frequency, so we just need to get the virus within a few centimeters of his hard drive for it to take effect. I can deliver it with a drone.
But a virus will destroy Oscar.
If we don't destroy him, he will destroy us.
No, I can still fix him. He can still save Krypton. Earth. He can still save Earth.
My signal wave blast is nearly complete. Oscar should be decloaking any second.
Get that virus ready.
Wait.
No, we don't have time. You heard Lena. This thing could explode at any minute. killing
Literally
hundreds,
should have listened
thousands of
to
people.
John.
Look, I know that you wanted to help. I get that. But we have to shut this robot down now before he does any more damage. All due respect, but you either help Brainy with the virus or you step aside.
I altered Kelex's programming frequency when I made the upgrades. Let me show you. When Oscar reappears, we need to be ready.
Oh. Hey guys, my name's Cork, and I'm looking like I'm a big thing now. I don't know, I'm trying to do a New Zealand accent, and it's not really coming out right. I tried. Sorry for joke, didn't go well.
You said he'd bonded with the trash, but this...
It's picked up a Talian along the way. Lex must have brought one to the DEO. It's a parasitic creature that forces even inanimate objects to adapt to survive. And it's impossible to remove once it's attached to a host.
So now Oscar's protecting the garbage.
The clone energy core is spiking. If that detonates, the atomic blast is gonna spread inland.
Copy that. Dreamer and I will evacuate the civilians. Brainy, launch that drone. Now!
Struck. Lena, I lost the drone with the virus in it. You recall it?
Stand by.
Hey guys,
I think we can grab the drone.
Wait,
I'm
I did
Big
a
Rock.
psychic scan. Oscar's protected by a force field. He must have acquired it from the DEO tech.
My name
Trying
is
to breach
Oscar,
it could cause a
and
backlash.
Brainy, that force field is keeping me from accessing the drone.
I don't know.
Find a way to get close enough drone to release the
Still
virus
got nothing for the
manually.
joke.
On it.
How will you get close enough?
I need to get him to think I'm trash.
Kelex! Kelex, you stupid idiot! Can you hear me? Wow! Look how big and dumb you are! A junkyard? Come on! You sorry excuse for a Roomba? I know you know the truth! Without that Kalu and power core, you're nothing! I regret nothing!
We need to help him.
Brady, are you okay? I'm sifting through trash just a little further to Kelex.
Supergirl!
Supergirl, that is a Talian proto-array. Your suit's been breached. It's not gonna protect you from the kryptonite.
Please release me! Kara! No! I am not gonna be the reason that Kara is trapped in here.
Not really sure what that's doing.
Where are you with the virus?
Working on it.
They like how that's epic music going on, and then she shoots a gun. Like, what was it doing?
Energy core shutting down in 3, 2.
What, guys?
Are you all right?
Yeah, we're all right. Right, Supergirl?
I got him.
You did it.
No, we did it. Brainy would never have been able to make that virus without your help.
You didn't mean all those things you said, did you? I meant every word.
What a mess. I got this.
I feel like something bad would happen if that happened.
I took Kelex back to the fortress. He'll be all right. You can go see him tomorrow if you want.
I need to return to Argo City. When I found out you and your mother were alive, it was the happiest moment of my life. And I miss her so much, Cora. In the Phantom Zone, the memory of her and you are what kept me alive. Now, seeing her again isn't just some far-off dream. It's an inevitability. And the thought of looking her in the eye and seeing all of my mistakes reflected back on me, I didn't think I could handle the weight of that guilt.
You did everything you could to save Krypton.
And that made me part of the problem. I made rash decisions out of hubris and made everything worse. Then, when I saw your planet heading in the same direction, I thought, if I could just fix Earth, I could earn my way back to her. I was so focused on avoiding the past, I ran headfirst into all my old mistakes.
I definitely understand that.
I may have made a lot of mistakes in my life, but the one thing that went right was you. You are strong and caring and have built a beautiful life, but you don't need to carry the weight of this world or any world on your shoulders every moment of every day. Sometimes, even though you're Kryptonian, it's okay to be you. Almost 40 years in the Phantom Zone was worth it, just to see you again.
I'm gonna miss you so much, Father.
So it's 40 years for him. So time goes faster there, 100%.
Andrea, you published my article. Thought you wouldn't do it unless I trashed Lex.
Your article was good, William. It didn't need the Luthor Corp angle. Not to mention the photo you got of this giant trash robot. It's a real attention grabber. But I also realized something. These attacks on National City. We've been killing ourselves trying to cover them like every other news outlet. The real story is who's stopping them.
Supergirl and her friend?
That's good. I like that. Let's run with that.
Run with what exactly?
Our future. Catco made Supergirl, and they have enjoyed a mutually beneficial relationship ever since. But like Supergirl, we need to think bigger. It's not just how these heroes save the day, it's why. What drives them to do what they do? I want a full profile
like
of these heroes.
you already
and
know
a
that
lasting
about
relationship
Supergirl.
with all of them. Track their every move until we're the ones they call before they go fight a giant robot or a phantom.
Okay, but they're superheroes. And we're only human. How do we cover their every move?
Well, you're the investigative journalist. You'll figure it out.
It was so cold in there. What? In the Phantom Zone.
Kara.
So empty. Every breath felt like ice. And I was so weak.
It's okay. You don't have to talk about this, okay?
No. I want to. I need to.
Okay.
I don't want to be alone anymore.
You are not alone. You've got me.
I so desperately wanted to get away from the Phantom Zone that I didn't let myself process how much I went through, how afraid I was.
Oh, I love this piece of music.
What if that fear never goes away?
When I thought that we couldn't get you back, I just wanted to give up. I mean, like I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't, you know, and now that we did get you back, I still feel like you could slip away at any moment.
And I felt that way today, too.
And I'm so sorry, because all I want to do is just shield you from any more pain that I just didn't even think it's the only way out. Is through.
Iris West Allen wrote a piece for the Central City Citizen about how the city came together after an attack. That's what I need to write my piece on.
That is a very noble and a very courageous thing to do.
And we need to get you a fork, because I am not going to let you embarrass yourself trying to use these chopsticks.
I'll show you chopsticks.
Alright. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats.
If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty, well that was Supergirl Season 6, Episode 8. You know, return back to, you know, back to work, back to being Supergirl, everything. I'm glad they didn't just shy away from the fact of, you know, she went through a lot of stuff in the Phantom Zone. So I like that we had like a bit of a post-traumatic stress situation. And I thought the conversation at the end, the Danvers sisters, very sweet. Yeah. Pretty decent. Decent return. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.